So today let's talk about aldehyde. So aldehyde, now this will contain CHO at its chain and the suffix is ANAL. I'm not gonna pronounce it, just bear that in mind. Now let's discuss some structural formula. Let's per se gonna discuss about ethanol. So let's talk about ethanol. So in ethanol, there will be two carbon. Okay, two carbon. So the first carbon, they will have hydrogen as per rule. Now for the second carbon, one hand is connected. Let me just hand black. One hand is connected to this carbon, the first carbon. The other two hands will be connected to a oxygen. There will be double bond, carbon oxygen double bond, and the other hand will be connected. It has one hand left, another hydrogen. So for this part, this is the CHO part, and this part will be called CH3 part. So these two parts connected jointly will be called the ethanol, the full formula of ethanol. So let's just cover out the formula for it. So what will be its general formula then? Its general formula will be how many carbons are there. There are two carbons. How many hydrogens are there? So look, we can't count this hydrogen here because this is in the chain of CHO. We will just count these three hydrogens. So there are three hydrogens, and there is that CHO. I'm gonna write separately CHO. So there we go. No, sorry. There will be one carbon. There will be one carbon because the other carbon is in the CHO. So these two carbons jointly will form the ethanol. That can be tough, but let me just clear it up with another example for propanol. So for propanol, so we know prop, that means three. So there will be three carbon, let's say three carbon. So there, let's draw the bonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. That will be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Okay, this is the normal part. But the last carbon, that will contain the CHO. So there will be one double bond for the oxygen. So I have one bond left. The other bond will be for one hydrogen, and the other will contain just hydrogens. So that's for propanol. Now let's find out the general formula, the molecular formula. So the molecular formula, the mechanical formula will be the carbons. How many carbons are there? We can't count this because this whole constitute the CHO. We'll just count the other part. So we'll just keep it there for writing the CHO. Now, how many carbons? There will be two carbons. Okay. Now, how many hydrogens? There will be. So we can't count this yet because this is for the CHO. So how many hydrogens are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 hydrogens. So it's black color, 5 hydrogens. Now we can write the CHO fully. So that will conclude the formula. So From the formula, these two, what can we see is normal. So for carbon, for hydrogen, and for CHO, so we can say that this is the twice the number of carbon plus 1. So if carbon is n, this will be twice the number of carbon plus 1. It applies for this one, 2. It applies for this one, 2. So we can say that it's the general formula for aldehyde. Aldehyde general formula is CnH2n plus 1, and it will contain CHO. So by using this you can bring out all the formulas. So that would be that easy. So it may seem hard at the first, but just practice, just create some of your own, and just you'll develop your structural forming abilities. So that's it for today, guys. In the next video we will talk about the last one, that is the carboxylic acid. That concludes our basic naming and the formulas of other organic elements.